face pressure?
No.
No, he's been there.
But he's got.
Bro went, like he's disappointed. Oh man, like, bro, shut up. Yo, what's good YouTube? Food's back in the house! Anyways, today's video we're watching cops end their careers after disturbing incident with dead body. Yeah, let me quickly show you about BodyCam. You know, we've done a couple of these. You man are familiar. I accidentally took a nap.
You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body? No.
Took a nap, woke up, and I'm still alive, bro.
Oh, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
Why is he laughing, bro? Yo, what's so funny? That's not funny, bro. Why is he laughing?
No.
Really?
Yes. I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Take this.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
Go ahead and just pop all the
What?
blisters.
Yes.
What? Yo, that's what I'm saying. I don't find it funny either. Why are they just like laughing at a dead body, bro? That's like almost as bad as Logan Paul, bro. Actually, that's on the same level. Actually, no. Logan Paul's a bit worse. They don't film it for content.
You guys suck.
We had to do that. Yeah.
In Salt Lake City, Utah, on August 8, 2024,
Never mind. At least they didn't touch the body.
a routine police response to a deceased homeless male takes a disturbing and
Why did he die like that? One Nick. Yo, mods, time up 5 minutes. I'm joking, I'm
violent
joking.
turn. What begins as a teaching moment for a new recruit quickly escalates, placing multiple officers under investigation for misconduct and igniting public outrage.
Sure you're alright?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
fine.
I mean, you've got to pop some bubbles.
The following report is based on official police records.
You gotta pop some bubbles.
And most of the following footage has never been seen before until now. Just after 12:30 p.m., Field Training Officer Mark Keep and his trainee, Recruit Dakota Smiggle, join two other officers who have arrived on scene to confirm reports of a deceased adult male.
I don't see anything.
R.I.P., bro.
Like his tent's not. I mean, his tent's kind of like.
Yeah, but it's like he fell into it, kind of thing. Like he fell over.
Because
like
it's
he
leaning
on
that
something.
direction. There's not blood all over. So.
I mean,
There is blood on
sometimes-
his face, though.
Yeah.
You can see.
How'd he die? Yeah, I don't know that either. We might find out in the video, we might not.
Splatter inside the tent, is there?
Oh, yeah. He does have a bloody nose. There's that smell. Okay.
I don't know.
So, I mean, there might, maybe, it might not
Possibly.
be a bad idea to have homicide come check.
Okay.
So. Alright, well, let's
I
get you
reckon he OD. I don't know if it's an OD, because he wouldn't just have blood all over him from the OD, you get me?
Recruit Smiggle secures the scene with tape as Officer Peterson catches her colleagues up to speed on the situation.
This is face pressure.
No.
No, he's been there.
But he's got.
Bro went, like he's disappointed. Oh man, like, bro, shut up!
It's got a lot of blood on it.
Probably gone to maybe.
More than what I normally see.
Officer Keep and Recruit Smiggle decide to head back to the tent to search the man's belongings for identification. As they leave, nearby officers are overheard discussing the new recruit.
That's what we call it. Smeagol. They call him Gollum.
But you ain't funny. You ain't funny. Hey, you call him Gollum. You call him Gollum. Bro, shut up. Give me your badge. Give me your gun. You're fired. That's simple. Case closed.
His father-in-law is Captain Smart.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we give him so much. So
What?
not to mess with the body.
Just trying to get in his pockets or his bags. We don't touch the bags.
That's
Don't
what I
touch
mean.
body.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Thanks.
So what's
Officer
then?
Keep's explicit instructions to leave the body alone, however, won't stand for long. Among the man's belongings, they
No
find
way
2
they start touching the body, bro.
phone chargers, 1 phone, hygiene items, a plastic
Yo, 2 phone chargers. What do you need 2 phone chargers for? Like, I'm not laughing at this guy, like, bless his soul. But why do you need 2 phone chargers? Like, was one not enough?
pen tube that recruit Smiggle identifies as paraphernalia,
It might be like 2 different devices, but if it's like 2 Apple chargers, like, you get me, just have one.
and cash. No identification is found. Officer Mullinex, another field training officer, arrives at the scene and gathers additional details from the witness who first reported the body to the police.
What's up, boss? What's up, man?
Why do they need to touch the body? That's why I know. I mean, yeah, I don't think they should be touching the body. I think there's a whole cleanup crew for that process, you get me? So I don't understand why they are either.
How's it going?
And they literally said don't touch the body, and then they're gonna now go back on their word and touch the body, like what?
Alright, so I was walking through and some Polynesian dude waved me down over here. He was like halfway walking from that wall over here.
Yeah.
He gets over here, he's like, I think I found a dead body. He's not moving. I get over there and meet him. I'm like, dude, obviously it's a dead body. Why have you called the cops? You know what I mean? He's obviously dead. And then I called you guys, stayed on the phone until the dude kind of grabbed the phone and left. And yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't touch nothing over there.
I got you.
Yo, my fault, bro. My fault, bro. But I bet Pooh feels real excluded right now. He's all the way over there in the background. Yo, my fault. My fault. I left Pooh out of this stream. Hey. I'll bring him back next
That
stream.
speaker that was there, you see that box?
Yeah, I saw a box.
Yeah, that dude stole that. He took it. Yeah, it's real nice.
That's
It's a piece of
awesome.
move.
Yeah.
Piece of move, dude.
That's
Oh, he's dead. Let the man be. God damn. Hell no, what's been the back? Yo, I'm sorry, bro. Me and Pooh had a little falling out earlier. Bro, why? Bro, the man is dead, bro. Why'd you just say, hey, he stole that, that's not his, he stole I'm like, really? Really, nigga?
I don't give a fuck. It's a dead person, man. Yeah, it's dead.
Oh, wait, did somebody steal something from the dead guy? Okay, that would make more sense than if the dead guy stole something whilst he's still alive.
Person, that's no, I'm cool. Sad.
well. I appreciate you
Yeah,
not
of course.
leaving an action.
Oh, okay. Somebody stole something off a dead guy. Yeah, that's really messed up, bro. I'd be doing the same thing. Like, you know, somebody just stole it, you get me? Is Pooh sleeping or a bit of both, bro? Pooh's asleep, bro, because I beat him up again.
Calling,
Of course.
As their conversation
started it.
continues in the shade, their discussion inadvertently foreshadows a later incident that will soon bring multiple officers under intense scrutiny.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Crazy, bro.
I agree. It's pretty
It's low. It's real low. It's real low, man.
But how low do you need to be to steal belongings from a dead person, bro? Like, they're dead, let them be. Like, this reminds me of something I saw a while ago, where these 2 like TikTok girls found a dead body. They started recording afterwards. They recorded during. They literally recorded them stealing a necklace they liked off a dead body. Do you know how insane? Yo, if you know, you know. If you've seen it, you've seen it. Like, I haven't seen the video. Well, I think I have seen the video actually, but like if you've seen what I'm on about, like, and then they would go home and record. Oh, you know, they did like some text. And it's like us realizing we just saw a dead body and just some stupid fuck ass music in the background, bro. It's like, bro, the guy's dead. Let the guy rest in peace.
yeah. It also
Stealing a necklace of a dead person is low. Like, leave it on.
I mean, you start taking stuff.
Better wash that necklace before they put on. Better not even take it in the first place, bro. You get me? Don't take a necklace from a dead guy. Like, he's dead. You don't know what that necklace meant to him was he was alive. You get me? Like, imagine, I don't know, imagine like your grandfather gave you like a watch or something when he died, and then you die and you have that watch on, and somebody just comes along and is like, ooh, that's a nice looking watch, and just takes that shit, bro. Like,
Unfortunately, you start taking stuff from people who are deceased. You're starting to walk a line between desecration of a body.
yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's like there's some sort of charge for it. I know that.
Exactly.
Which is
It's not a pretty charge.
it's pretty charged, but also, you know, it's kind of just a To be quite honest and fair, it's a piece of thing to do.
It is.
I can't lie. Imagine you apply for a job, and when they run the background check, and the background check comes out, you have a charge for desecration of a dead body. Yeah, that's not. I don't think you'd be getting that job, buddy.
It is, dude.
So,
You don't do that. You don't do that.
The situation takes a sudden turn when a bystander alerts police
Yo, W bystander.
to a nearby building. After explaining there are multiple people inside, the police head over to investigate.
Do you have the code?
Just open. Don't even need it. God damn, yo. Just mess everywhere. Just packets. Don't even know what all this rubbish is. That's how much there is.
There's stairs to the left.
Okay.
Then there it goes back into the front there. Hey, Salt Lake City Police!
It's like... No, I'm joking. Police haven't done anything so far. I'll give the police that. I was expecting them to start off worse. They may have made a few like sly comments, but that's all so far.
Come on out.
Who's up there?
But I can't like the sly comments. You can't judge the police for some of the comments, you get me, because like it might come off to you, the viewer, as like, you know, like, oh, what is he saying that for? But like, you know, sometimes people do tend to deal with trauma with humor, right? You know, that's why sometimes when you meet the funniest people, maybe they've been through a lot. You get me? Because sometimes people deal with that. So I'm not saying all the time. I'm not saying you have to go through trauma to be funny, but you know, people, you know, deal with trauma with humor. It's a coping mechanism. So I'm judging them first. Nothing they've said so far.
I heard him.
Might be a
Top-
bit out
top
of line,
there.
but
You can smell the campfire.
Yeah, I can too.
Salt Lake City Police! We heard you up there. Come on down.
I'd hate to be a police officer, man. Like, you have to be in this situation. You're like, fuck, do I go up there? Or do I just wait for that backup to come or something? Or do I be a man, balls it, just dash?
So for
Dash
the most
up
part,
there.
we all kind of stopped clearing this building because of how bad it has been. But
So are we just
Common
going to
sense.
barricade the door or what? Or are we
question.
going to have to look?
it's a good question. So
Because it,
I think it's safer to barricade the door because realistically, you don't know who's in there. You don't know what they have, you know. You don't know. They could just be waiting up there with an AK, just waiting to blow your top off. You get me? So you don't know. I'd say barricade or maybe go up there with a couple people, but then you're risking something happens. You get me?
if it were just simply a trespass, I wouldn't ask my guys to go in.
yeah, I know.
The only thing is, so homicide's not coming out for this.
They're not.
No, they're not. They said they won't. So
Oh.
that's kind of where I'm like, we push the issue and go in because
Yeah, I mean,
If they're not gonna come out, they might have to go in.
I guess it's up to you guys with stripes, but if it was me, I'd barricade the door.
I agree.
now he's saying if we could call in and see if anyone knows this guy, no one's in trouble.
Well, we can't get anybody to answer, so, but
Perfect.
we can do it again.
Split.
Hey, is there anybody up there that knows this guy in the tent?
No response, bro.
Your buddy in the tent?
I can't lie. I reckon a safe option is sending like a dog up there, a police dog. I think that's what they need to do in this situation, or you know, get some guys with shields. You get me?
Does anybody know his name?
With no response, the officer closes the door.
I throw like portable welder in one day, and I'm just
Yeah, just-
man and just weld
Well, that,
you know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
As they wait for the medical
think I'm
examiner to
schizophrenic.
arrive,
Why is that?
Officer Mullinex approaches Officer
Where do you think you're schizophrenic, broski?
Smiggle and Keep and delivers a shocking warning.
Just be wary. When they move him, he might explode.
Good chance you will.
You been on a dead body? No, you haven't been on a dead body.
No, this is the first one.
So you gotta help move.
No. Really?
Yes.
You help move them?
Yes.
See, I'm not mad at that.
Okay. You didn't think that was a thing?
No, I didn't know that.
That's the job.
I've moved plenty of
No, I didn't.
I can't lie. I'd have keep hearing people say my name. Yeah, maybe, bro. Bro, I can't lie. I'd react the same. I'd be like, really? You know, that's like a nervous laugh, bro. Like, you don't want to move that.
Yep. Okay.
Meanwhile, while standing guard near
Bro, imagine if this is what happens. Imagine if he goes to move the dead body, starts touching shit, and he's like, ha, got you, yo. Real knee slapper. Imagine that's what's going on right now.
the closed building door, several officers share their perspectives on the homeless.
I don't think any of us would live the same way that the people here live when they're homeless. We'd probably have a tent in the backpack and like be out of sight.
Well, buddy, you can't speak on that because, guess what? You're not fucking homeless.
Out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep our stuff consolidated.
There'd be a reason you're homeless though, like not like these guys where they're all dopers and
Yeah.
addicted to vices.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a lot of it comes down to it. Just like and yeah, you can give them a diagnosis to explain it.
Bro, what? Like, you don't... That makes no sense. That makes no sense. You're homeless because you're an asshole. You know, sometimes, do you not think sometimes, bro, maybe, you know, homeless people are assholes. Some can be assholes sometimes because they're homeless and they're in such a rough situation, you know? It's same as prison, you get me? When you put people in prison and it makes them a worse person. It's same exact thing.
The diagnosis is correct, but in layman's terms,
Yeah.
that's why they can't stay house.
Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. Talking about they can't stay house because they're ass. Oh my days, yo. I don't like this guy. I'll say that much. I don't like this guy right here.
Trying an alternate strategy to identify the man, the officers take note of his various tattoos. They cross-reference them with their criminal database, but are unable to find a match. A sergeant contacts homicide and confirms they're not coming to the scene.
I heard that too. Yeah. Not really anything suspicious. Yeah.
Yeah, at least not yet. So.
So you pick him up and there's a knife in his back.
Right. You roll him over. You're like, oh, that's a gunshot hole.
Yeah. Dude, you wanted to go to the first.
Not mad at these comments.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
That's with a knife.
Like, I ain't trying to be just like a dick that's just like, you know, scrutinizing everything they're saying. I'm not really. This stuff they're saying right now, you know, they're trying to deal with what they just seen with him. I'm mad with that.
He's just got a lance in his spine.
When the medical examiner finally arrives, they quickly catch her up to speed. As she examines the body,
This has to be a horrible job, man.
officers exchange remarks.
Feel on the dirty.
Break the seal. It's awesome. You know when you take your vest off at the end of swimming,
Oh, yeah.
that's breaking the seal. I mean, 1,000 times worse.
When that happens,
Bro, do you not know how to spell dyslexic? Oh my god. To be fair, why did they make dyslexic such a hard word to spell? You start off right. There is dy. It starts with dy.
I'm not even joking.
Does it? Yeah. Yeah, there you go, bro.
Or just embrace the fire. You know what? If
Be honest with me, did you use speech to text?
you do that, if you take a breath, I'll fire.
According to official documents, scoring a 5 is a reference to Recruit Smiggle's daily observation report.
So what do they do to break the seal on him?
Take a breath of the dead body without vomiting.
The moving. Okay. The movement is the movement. No, they
jostles everything else.
Yeah, remember when Ninja didn't see enough movement? No, I'm sorry. I'm cancelled. Yeah, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm cancelled. Sorry.
slice
It's
them
not funny.
open here.
No, okay, now they're going too far.
Yeah, he smells pretty bad. Kind of smells a little bit like rotting fish or something.
Yeah.
Does it smell?
I've heard that before. That, you know, that's a smell like you'll never forget. And it smells like certain types of, like, I've heard, like, certain types of, like, fish remind people of the smell of, like, dead bodies.
It's a different smell.
It's a different smell, and it's greasy, and it'll stick in your nose for.
You gotta trim your nose hairs afterwards.
I'm serious, it does.
Yeah, it'll just stay.
It sticks to you.
It's interesting how different it is.
Why do you think that is?
I'm not mad at, well, this is some of the things I'm a bit mad at. Like, why are they saying, oh, if you take a sniff, I'll give you a 5? Like, bro, they ain't funny. But, you know, other things, you know, they're just speaking about how awful the smell is.
It's like just
because people are it's supposed to smell like that so that we don't burn candles.
As the medical examiner retrieves a gurney with the help of 2
Yeah, how can you be a cannibal, smell like a dead body? You're like, apparently smells so bad, and you're like, dinner, like.
contractors, Field Training Officer Mullinex joins the group. His next instruction to recruit Smiggle sets in motion a horrifying chain of events.
Hey, Buzz, I go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not. I've moved to that body. My first dead body I moved, go help.
Why are you smirking like that?
Because it's just funny. But you think it's a joke, but I legitimately.
So do you mind if we just do like some control popping?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you guys need any help lifting him, or?
You want to help?
I'm just. They're telling me. I think they're pranking me. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
You may not want to help, but we're going to allow him to help.
There you go.
You allow me to help? All right.
Take this.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Nah, don't say that.
Recruit Smiggle is handed a box cutter by a contractor working with the medical examiner's office, and his fellow officers stand by as he does the unthinkable.
Just come open.
Shield your face.
Shield.
It looks like it's mostly gas.
No, he cuts him open. No, that's the medical examiner's job, bro. Wait, are they even meant to do that?
Go ahead and just pop all the blisters.
Right there.
Yes, sir.
Anything inflated?
Yeah, just poke it.
That's just gas.
Yeah. Your fault.
Don't do that. Don't do it. 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 Bro. Bro, what is he doing? Oh my god, don't do this.
All right.
I don't blame the rookie though, because like, you know, you're a rookie, you're new on the job, you might genuinely think you might get into trouble if you don't do your job.
Yeah.
Aaron, do you want to see?
Bro, I cut my thumb. I still got a scar on my thumb. I'm not sure if you can see on camera. Let me pull up my webcam. Can you see this on the camera? Wait there. Left focus. Left focus. It's like right. Can't really see on the camera. But I've got like a scar like going up there. Do you see that white streak going all the way up there? You can see that all the way up there. All the way up like there. There. It's like a white streak. Yeah. I got that from a Stanley knife because I reached into a car and there was a stand. Yeah, kinda. I reached into a car, like I was asked to grab something, but my stepdad, and I reached into the car and there was a Stanley knife in the cup holder just open for some reason, and what I needed was in the cup holder as well. So I reached into it and I just.
Yeah.
What am I just looking?
Let me.
What's up?
You can give it.
Oh, okay. I hear you.
I feel that cutting your hand open doesn't really hurt because I remember I done it with my. I used to have a scar on this thumb, but it was like a really thin one, so it faded over time. But I did that. I had like a pocket, like you know them survival knives where you have like everything. You have a screwdriver, you have a knife on it, everything, every type of thing you can think of. Yeah. I had one of them, and I thought, oh yeah, I was in the back of the car, driving home from this ninja camp that I went to for like a few weeks when I was a kid, and I was like, I wonder how sharp this is. Went like that, and I cut so deep, like I fully like cut like it stopped bone. It stopped at the bone because this part there's like no flesh there at all, so I cut all the way down to there. It was bad. Also, the first day of that camp, I tried running in the dark and I fell into a massive, like 3 meter tall ditch. It was bad.
You guys suck.
We had to do that. Yeah.
That's okay.
I legitimately moved my first dead body.
Really?
I don't want him to stink though. Let's sit in all of it.
Come sit with me. Right now. Yeah, he's right now.
Can I even listen to the cats, sir? You smell it now, though? It's really bad now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there was no.
Half inch deep. That's deep, bro.
I was too. It was gas.
As the medical examiner moves the body to the gurney, officers Peterson and Keep share their observations.
You had to
Isn't it weird that his clothes probably fit him at one time?
Yeah, at some point, he does probably.
And you know, like the Hulk when he hulks up. Like that.
Moments later, training officers
So is that what happens to like dead people? So like you're telling me if I die and I'm wearing clothes, like I will inflate so much the clothes will rip. Wow. Educational, guys. Educational right here.
Keep and Mullinex check in on recruit Smiggle.
You okay?
Yeah.
Throw up?
No. No, that's fine.
Alright, just make sure.
Have you cut his arm so his fluids leak?
Yeah,
It was
you got
gas.
the blisters.
Don't make him do that. Don't make him do that. Don't make him do that.
Yeah. Gas blistering though.
He wouldn't go touch the body. Like help him move. Pretty smart.
I'm
They
laughing.
started giving.
I'm laughing not because it's funny. I'm laughing at how stupid it is. Like I'm laughing like out of like a bit of anger, bro. Like how stupid what that's. Oh, I'm disappointed. Bro, shut up. That's a dead person. That, you know, as much as that person may have been a junkie, you know, as much as that person, you know, may have, you know, not made some of the best decisions, you know. They had a mom, they had a dad, they had a family, you get me? They had people, they probably had people that care about them on some type of level. They had a life, you know, they were sentient. And why are you just making fun of them? That's gonna be you one day, and that's gonna be all of us one day. Like, that's what I don't understand.
About it. They're like, oh yeah, so you're new, yeah.
So the reason I keep asking you if you're okay is the gut check, right? Like, because there's a lot of recruits who quit after they deal with bodies.
That's fine.
Sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
fine.
I mean, you gotta pop some bubbles.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, you know. So
You're not gonna out.
no, I'm good.
It's okay if you do.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's being genuine with us.
No, I know.
Alright, just want to make sure you're all right. I don't want you to pass out while we're driving or something. Get
I can't lie, he doesn't look alright. Like, I know he's like, yep, no, fine. Like, if you look at him at the start, where are we? 350, 350. Okay, let me get like a spot where like the camera's on him. We're at 1350. Let me get a spot where the camera's on him. Yo, he really doesn't pop into frame for a while. Let me find something. Like, I don't even know. Yo, rewind the video to sometime before. Like, you'll get what I mean. Before he was like normal, you know, looking normal. He's kind of like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, he doesn't look okay.
lightheaded. Feeling good?
Yeah,
Okay.
all good.
You get me? I don't know if I'm tweaking or if like genuinely like he's like sat there. He's like, yeah, I'm fine.
His paw, yeah.
At the end of the day, any and all mention of the box cutter and the popping of blisters on the
I don't think he's fine. I can't lie. I wouldn't be fine if I just got forced to poke a dead body with a knife, bro, when I didn't even want to go near it.
male's body is left entirely out of their official reports. Fingerprints later identified the man as 47-year-old Jason Harold Lloyd.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He had a life, you get me? He had a life, you know? He was loved at some point.
And his family was notified of his passing. 4 days after his body was discovered, 2 unidentified officers approached a police sergeant who shared their recruits informed them of possible misconduct, launching an internal investigation by the Internal Affairs Unit. They examined the behavior conducted by several officers on scene. Training Officer Paul Mullinex, who told recruits,
It's appalling. This is appalling. It's disgusting. Why would you? You know what? I'm not that in tune with it, so I didn't know if genuinely like you might have to actually move the body. If he had no reason to touch the body, if he wasn't even meant to touch the body at all, why the fuck would you ask him to move the body? That is not funny.
Smiggle to help move the body was found
It's
in
just not
violation
funny.
of 4 department policies. The report describes his behavior as both discourteous and disrespectful to the decedent, as well as officer and
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get when people disrespect dead people. You get me? Like, it's like that's like I say again. At some point, you know, it's gonna happen to all of us. At some point, it's gonna happen to all of us. You get me? You know, the clock doesn't tick forever. So that's going to be you someday. So how, you know, I'd say how would you feel for someone, but you know, you wouldn't be there, but it's just why, bro?
Training Smiggle.
Hey, Buzz, I'll go help.
I feel like you're pranking me.
I'm not.
Officer Mullinex was removed from the FTO program and placed on a 3-day suspension
Yeah, he deserves that. He deserves that.
without pay.
More than 3 days. More than 3 days. Fired.
Officer Michelle Peterson, whose comments were described as disrespectful and derogatory, showing disregard for the basic human dignity of the decedent, was found.
What was she saying? She was just saying, she was just saying that it just smells really bad, wasn't it? I don't know, I might have missed some of the stuff she said, but I didn't think so. Or it was that bad what she said. Like, she shouldn't have made the comments full stuff, but I think she was talking about how the smell never leaves. I'm not too sure now.
Found in violation of 2 department policies.
You know, like the Hulk when he hulks up. Like that.
Officer
Oh yeah, that's a bit disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Okay, I forgot about that. That's disrespectful. I go back on what I said. That's disrespectful.
Peterson was issued a written warning. Field training
Yeah, to be fair, I don't really feel like she should be in that much trouble. Like, she's just trying to make light of a bad situation.
Officer Mark Keep was found to have violated 8 department policies. The report states that Officer Keep acted in a way that was unprofessional, bullying, and disrespectful of the
They did kind of bully that trainee into touching that body.
deceased. Additionally, it was found that Officer Keep's self-admitted direction to Smiggle to not include critical details regarding Smiggle's actions in the final report did constitute a direct violation of department policies.
You guys suck.
That we had to do that. Yeah.
That's okay.
According to a press release from the Salt Lake City Police Department, Officer Keep resigned. Internal Affairs determined that Smiggle violated only one policy, which prohibits discourteous, disrespectful, or discriminatory treatment of the public.
I'm just poking. That's just gas.
There's no record
I don't feel like he should be disciplined, you know? Like, he didn't think he was doing anything wrong. He was just doing what his bosses were telling him to do. So, you know, if you're working, your boss tells you to do something, you do it, right? Like, you don't ask questions most of the time. And, you know, on a job like this, you know, you're a trainee, you get me? You're still in training, so you're not gonna know everything, you know? You're still rookie, you get what I mean? Like, he was just doing what his boss was telling him to do, and it's his boss's job to make sure that he's not doing stupid shit, man.
record of discipline for recruit Smiggle. A letter dated February 10th, 2025 confirms the district attorney's office declined to seek criminal charges. A later examination of Jason's body did not find any trauma or injury, and according to the Salt Lake City press release, his death was ruled as accidental, though it didn't provide further details. On her public Facebook page, Jason's sister states that he had a heart of gold and continues to encourage.
That's what I mean when I say people, you know, they were loved, you know, they weren't hated. They had people that loved them. That's a whole person, that's a whole life that's been lost, you know. I know people die every day, but that doesn't make the loss of a life any less significant, you know. People die every day because there's a lot of us, you get me? But it's still a tragedy when somebody dies, you know. Loss of a life is never a good thing. But yeah, anyways, I feel like the people who were telling him to go through with it should have deserved a bit more. Like the people who were like, yeah, go poke the dead body. No, like, go poke the dead body. I had to poke the dead body. Go poke the dead body. Like, I feel like they shouldn't still have their job, if I'm being honest. But anyways, that's it for today's episode. Cops end their careers after disturbing incident with dead body by Iwu BodyCam. I believe, yeah, Iwu BodyCam. Anyways, if you enjoyed that episode, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a sub. It means a lot to me, you know. Listen, drop a like. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Drop a like, you know, for longevity and good health and lots of protein. Anyways, peace out.